Hey guys, I'm Zach Callison from Steven Universe, and this is Tweeks at ComicMix.
So this year at Comic-Con, I had the very special privilege of interviewing Rebecca Sugar and Zach Callison, the creator and voice of Steven Universe, and Ian Jones-Quarty, the creator of Cartoon Network's newest show, OKKO, Let's Be Heroes. We are here with Rebecca Sugar, the creator of Steven Universe. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. The new show. So much has happened, I have to say. But I want to ask about the off-colors really quickly. Are we going to see more of them in the future?
Yes, absolutely. I don't know if that's
I'm so excited.
I don't know if that's a spoiler, but well, I guess it is. Well, no, but I mean, of course you will.
Good. I love them so much.
Oh, thank you. I really like them too.
Yeah, and so the show released a soundtrack of the songs from the show. Are there going to be more songs in the future? Because I know the album was such a hit.
Yes. There's definitely a reason that we called it Volume 1. Even now, there are already many songs that we've already started working on that are coming up. So
That's really cool. And I love the songs from the show. Was there any certain things you used for inspiration for writing the songs?
Oh, wow. I mean, yeah. So much. Just everything that I love, I try to pull from. Definitely the old musicals that I loved growing up have been a huge inspiration. I love The Music Man. I love Victor Victoria. And I love animated musicals. And then I'm also really inspired by Amy Mann's music and Estelle's music. I love Emily King. I love her music. That's been inspiring. Oh, gosh, what else? Yeah, I try to, and just K-pop. A lot of K-pop.
So I'm such a huge musical theater fan. Do you have a favorite musical?
Yeah, I mean,
I know that's such a loaded question.
Oh, no, it's probably The Music Man. I watched it so much when I was young. But there's so many. I love Fiddler on the Roof. I also saw it a million times. I love The Wiz. The Wiz is really inspiring. I love that just each song has so much power on its own as a song. And that's really incredible to me. Yeah. I'd say Music Man. Music Man's probably my favorite.
Yeah, no. I totally get that. So we have Lars with Lion's powers right now. We know that Lion can access the pocket dimension, and so can Lars. But Lion also can walk on water, and his roar does a bunch of cool stuff. He can create warp tunnels. Can Lars do that? Will he be able to access those powers?
I mean, it certainly seems like he would be able to.
No, I totally get it if you can't talk about it.
I can't totally talk about it, but I think yes, they are the same. There are some limits to what Lion can do, and will also be limits to what Lars can do. But yes, they have been empowered in a very, very much the same way.
So when you worked on Adventure Time, you did the voice of Marceline's mother. Would you consider doing voice acting on Steven Universe?
Oh, I feel weird about casting myself.
Well, yeah.
So I haven't done it. I only sang the credits theme because Ivy and Sarashu insisted that I do it. So I don't think I'll play a part on Steven. But I was really honored to play a part on Adventure Time, especially that part because I worked on a lot of the Marceline episodes while I was working on that show. So it was really moving for them to ask me to be her mom.
That's really great. So who was the first gem, besides Steven, that you designed for the show?
The first gem that I designed? Oh my gosh. I mean, I have them. I think I would probably say Amethyst. Amethyst is based off of a friend of mine who I used to draw all the time in college because I think she's the most beautiful person I've ever seen. And so I would say Amethyst design is probably the oldest because it takes so many cues from these drawings of my friend. And then Garnet and Pearl, I think, came a little bit after and more or less together. All of them were really designed to complement each other, so they really came into existence together.
If you, as Rebecca, could be any gem, who would you be?
Oh, if I could be any gem? I mean, if I could choose, I would want to be Garnet. I think I'm actually a lot more like Ruby. but I will always aspire to be like Garnet.
So, what is the biggest thing you've geeked out about at Comic-Con? Like, what was something that you're super excited to see?
Oh, I'm really excited to see the OKKO booth that Cartoon Network has put up, and I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't had a chance to go into
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm really excited. I've seen pictures of it, so really after this, I'm going to run there immediately. Yeah, it looks incredible. They built the bodega. I know that there's like whole a statue of KO, and that they have patches. I'm very excited. I'm so excited for that show. I had the incredible privilege and honor of writing their end credits theme. So I get to be crew, even though I wish I could be more crew. But for now, I just want to go see that bodega.
Oh, thank you. All right. So we're here with Zach Callison, the voice of Steven Universe on Steven Universe. Hi there.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. On a bit of a high from the panel. It was very quick. I came backstage and I was like preparing my notes. I just put my bag down. They're like, "Hey, video ends in 10 seconds. Are you ready?" What? And then I went out there and the gems were in the bathroom when I introduced them. It was totally like fast paced, but it went really well and we didn't go overtime or anything. So
That's really great. In the season, Steven just got back from being on trial on
yes.
Okay.
Parking ticket.
Yes, obviously. So, how does Greg feel about Steven like being put on trial?
I think he knows the truth about what his son did do versus didn't do. You know, it is strange having a partially convicted felon in the house now that he's back. But you know, Greg is always very proud of Steven and very protective of him. So now that he's back, he might be a little less inclined to let him go again. You know, he's a very protective father, and with good reason.
Yeah, definitely. So, what was it like for you to see Steven mature as a character and accept more responsibility as a gem?
I didn't even realize it at first because I was doing the same thing in my own life. We've really grown up together, and that's really helped me play him in a lot of ways. It's been cool to see us have the same arc of, you know, happy-go-lucky kid growing up in a world where we have a lot of extra responsibilities that a lot of people don't have placed on our shoulders. And I think we've really helped each other, I guess, through our own struggles. And it's very easy for me to play him now. I can go into that mode immediately, where with newer characters, it's hard.
Now we're also seeing Lars acting as Lion, kind of, where his hair can go into the pocket universe.
Yeah.
Once Steven's back and he has time to kind of react to it, how do you think he's going to feel about that?
He's going to troll him. He's totally going to just pop out and be like, "Hey, Lars, how's your Sunday?"
I'm very much looking forward to that.
He can use it as storage again, too. Now he has 2 portals to the pocket universe.
Yeah, more soda.
Yeah, well, Lion's kind of MIA, but
Yeah.
if we find him again, you will have 2 portals.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And then, have you seen any cool theories about the show that you've liked?
Yeah, my favorite canon one is that Onion is Yellow Diamond. That's confirmed. That's definitely true. Sneeple's a good one. The fan theory, not the Ronaldo theory. That one's bunk. Yeah, those are all like excellent predictions. Like they figured out our game. We've kind of been made. Those are my favorite fan theories for that reason.
Yeah. And then, if you as Zach could be any gem, who would you be?
Answering Steven is cheating. Peridot. She gets to all the best lines and gets to flail around and scream all the time, and that's kind of me in real life. So.
Great answer. Thank you so much. So we are here with Ian Jones-Quarty, the creator of OKKO Let's Be Heroes, one of Cartoon Network's newest shows. Can you tell us a little bit about OKKO?
Sure. OKKO is about 3 teens who work in a mini mall. Also, they're superheroes, and also everybody in the world is a superhero, and they fight robots, and robots explode.
So the show is very video game inspired, I'd say. Were there any shows or games in particular that sparked an interest in this?
One of my favorite games is The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. It was for the Gameboy from 1993. It just was a really great, charming game with a huge cast of characters that really inspired me to want to make a world full of like fun characters with neat secrets that you really just get to find out and enjoy.
So, in a world full of superheroes, you can imagine that there'd at least be one person that'd want to be a super villain. Can you tell us about some of the main antagonists on the show?
Sure. Well, our main antagonist is called Lord Boxman, and he actually works in a factory across the street from the plaza. He creates evil robots, and he can't stand the plaza because it's a bunch of heroes who are a bunch of do-gooders, and he wants people to be fighting more. So he creates evil robots that he sends over to the plaza to create trouble.
Well, evil robots plus superheroes sounds really, really cool. Yeah. And then our main protagonist, can you tell us a little bit about them?
Sure. KO is like a nice, helpful kid. He just loves to tag along with his mom to work, and he eventually just sort of gets tied up in the whole good and evil conflict of working in a world full of superheroes.
That's really cool. And I know you worked on both Steven Universe and Adventure Time. Had working on any of those shows influenced your work at all?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, working on those shows, it was just like a great education. Penn Ward taught me that, you know, a joke can be anything. It's not just two people talking to each other. Sometimes a joke is how someone sits down in a chair, or like the weird like look on someone's face. You know, and from Steven Universe, I really learned Rebecca has a really good knack at making characters lovable and connecting to like characters and situations. And both of those things are something that, you know, I try to pull through to OKKO.
That's really, really cool. And I'm so looking forward to this show.
Thanks so much.
Thank you so much. There's no set release date for the rest of the episodes of Steven Universe for this season, but we do know that OKKO premieres on August 1st on Cartoon Network.
So this is us still in line at Hall H at Comic-Con, but that's all for now.
Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, Periscope, add us on Snapchat, and like us on Facebook.
Subscribe to us on YouTube.
And check back every Thursday on ComicMix.com for new videos. Bye!